All right. Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Okay, so it's been a couple of days since I've put a video up here since the video I did about returning to the God's throne room. Okay. So this video is going to be about the presidential elections coming up. Also, we're going to talk about Mosul and is it really going to be liberated in the next 4 days? We're going to talk about that. And also the CBI extends the bonds. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to check out the Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum prices. And we'll be done. Okay. It's not going to be a long video at all. Okay. So as you guys can see here, voting begins in the final round of the French presidential elections. Okay. So it's interesting. You got the independent guy here who is Macron, or however you say his name, Emmanuel. What happened to my video? Okay, so Emmanuel Macron versus Le Pen. Okay, now Le Pen is a far rightist and nationalist, basically. Like a Donald Trump, she wants the borders protected. She wants terrorism out of the country. She wants the refugees to stop flooding in France and creating terrorist attacks and raping and murdering the citizens of France. And she wants France to be respected, right? And then you got this guy over here, Emmanuel Macron, who is a globalist, right? He's independent, but he's a globalist, and he's down with the New World Order. He's down with, frequently he's wearing black and white here, which we all know. They symbolize a lot of their things. The New World Order does with black and white. Okay, yeah. So the people of France are going to be able to decide how they want their country to go. Do they want their country to speed up towards a new world order, or they want their country to survive a little bit longer and continue to fight the new world order? So that's basically what this election is. It was the same thing for America, picking between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Do you want to accelerate into a new world order with Hillary Clinton, or do you want to buy time and with Donald Trump, and fight the New World Order? So that's basically what happened in America. So we're seeing the same thing here, where Le Pen is against the New World Order, against the globalists, against the elites, and Emmanuel is for a New World Order, for the elites, and for a different way of life. Okay, under a New World Order system. So it's up to them. We don't. Many of us, or maybe all of us that are listening, don't live in France, right? So, and we've seen what has happened to France because of the New World Order agenda. So, just looking at the last 5 years in France and the devastation of terrorist attacks and refugees and foreigners coming into that country, that used to be a beautiful country. I know it's dirty in some areas, right? A lot of areas actually are dirty. I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, coming into France and just terrorizing the people there and just creating all types of stuff, and that's what they want to continue, so that's why Barack Obama and everybody else has put their hats towards this guy, because they want to continue that in France. They want to continue the New World Order, and they want to bring it throughout Europe. And she wants to stop that in France and return France to great prominence and peace for a little longer. The New World Order is still going to happen, in France, but she wants to hold it off for a little years, for more years. Okay, so it's up to them to see what they want to do. They'll go vote today, and we'll see the results. Now, I know the Webbop said that Le Pen was going to win, and a lot of people have Le Pen winning as because of the results of the last 5 years. They've seen that the globalist side is not good for France. So, just looking at the last 5 years, who wouldn't vote for Le Pen? You know what I mean? It's been France has not looked good the last 5 years. How many stickers have people posted on Facebook about pray for France? We never had to used to do that. And that's because they flooded the country with refugees because of these globalists, and the refugees are terrorizing the country. So now twice a year we're putting up pray for France, pray for France, pray for France. Okay. And that's because of these people. So if France citizens can't see that, then that's on them. And we'll continue to say, idiots will continue to post up, pray for France. Okay. I'm not going to call them idiots, but, but people will, and the reason why I said idiots is because people will say pray for France, but they won't say pray for Nigeria or pray for Afghanistan or pray for, other areas in the world. It's only Europe. Like if it happens in Europe, then they'll say pray for them. But if it happens in Africa or Middle East, they don't care. So, it's kind of weird that's even possible, that you don't care about other countries, but you care about you care about Europe and America. If it happens in America, you'll say pray for America. If it happens in Europe, you'll say pray for Europe. But if it happens in China or Africa or the Middle East, you don't care. I don't get that at all. Anyways, okay, so let's see if they want a new world order, and if they do, they'll go for this guy, and if they don't want a new world order yet, they'll go for her. Okay, so we'll see what happens, and whatever happens, right? If they go for her, good job, good job on saving yourselves another maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 years before the new world order can take over completely. If you go for him, get ready for massive destruction and a new world order that's going to be coming in place within the next 4 years. Okay, so that's it. That's all it is. Let's move on. So Mosul to be fully liberated within the next few days. Hadia did have an article with them saying that it was going to be within the next 4 days. Now that was yesterday when they made those claims. So that would mean that they only have 3 days left, and according to the map, they're not going to get this thing done in 3 days. So the question was yesterday on live stream on Currency 365, will Mosul be able to be completed in 4 days as they claim? And that's the answer is no. The answer is they're not going to get this done in 4 days because now they only have 3 days left. And matter of fact, it's like 7:20 p.m. right now in Baghdad, and they barely did anything today. Okay, so. And we're going to get the map, and we're going to get the map update. And the map should look a little bit different, look a lot better today once we get it, because yesterday they did declare a couple of areas liberated. So the map will look better today, but overall today they really didn't do much. They didn't really do much today. Okay, so maybe tomorrow they'll step it up a notch and get some more areas liberated. But today they really didn't do much. So if they were really going to liberate Mosul in 4 days, like the article was saying yesterday, then they would storm the crap out of it the next 4 days, right? And today they didn't do that. They didn't do much today. Okay, so we know that that's a lie. And also, this is, the next few days, a lot of people will interpret this as, next 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Hey, give it 2 more weeks, okay? That's what I will say. Put it around the, maybe give it about 8 to 16 more days, okay? Give them a little bit more time. But the map is coming to an end, as we can see from yesterday's map, and then I'll show you guys the updated map on the main channel later. Which you can see is coming to an end, okay, and it's happening exactly how we talked about it here on Eyes Open Media back in February, where they're going to go up from the south, and then they're going to go west, and then they're going to come north, invade from the north, and then they're going to come down, and then everybody's going to meet at the right coast connector. So that's exactly what's going on, and give it another 7, 8 days, 9 days, 10 days, and we'll see what happens. Also, remember Iraqi Days put something up there about May 12th. I don't know what that meant. We're going to find out here in the next 5 days what that meant. Okay, if it meant nothing, then it meant nothing. If it meant something, then it meant something. So we'll find out. We'll find out what May 12th is all about. So yeah, this is in the next few days. If you're talking about the next 3 days, 4 days, it's not going to happen, in my opinion. Could it happen in the next 5 days? That's 5 days is a lot of days to get that little area done. That's enough time. If they storm it, they have to storm these areas though. They're not, they can't just sit there and patty cake and do nothing like they did today. They have to actually storm and go in these areas. So it is what it is. So let's give it some more time. Let's give it between the next 8 days to 16 days and see what happens. They're gonna try to get this done before Ramadan. We know that, and the map looks like it can be done before Ramadan, right? So good. And also here it says that the central bank extends the period of national bond sales. No surprise here. No surprise that they're extending the period of national bonds, because no one wants the national bonds. right? No one wants these national bonds because they don't have purchasing power behind them. They don't have anything. Okay, why would I buy national bonds and you don't give me any value in my own national currency? So no value in the national currency, no purchasing power, but you want me to buy national bonds? That's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. So they extended it to May 15th, I believe is what it is. So it was extended to the sale of national bonds in the second on behalf of the Ministry of Finance. So basically, it was supposed to start April 2nd, 2017, and end May 2nd, 2017. But they're gonna extend it 13 more days to May 15th. And May 15th, that's a Wednesday. I'm gonna look out for that date. No, it's a Monday. Okay, so it's a Monday. Okay, so Monday. I like the 24th. I like the 24th a lot, so I'm eyeing the 24th for something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'm eyeing the 24th and the 17th. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. I like Wednesdays, so I'm not gonna stir up from that. But I'm keeping an eye on the 17th, and I'm keeping an eye on the 24th. Maybe Mosul ends on the 17th, or Abadi declares liberation on the 17th. I don't know, but 17th and 24th, I'm keeping an eye on. Okay, I'm not gonna keep an eye on the 10th. I don't care about the 10th or the 9th. I know we probably will get some big news here, but I don't think it's anything major. I'm looking for the 17th and the 24th, okay, right before Ramadan here on the 26th, 27th, when Trump's going to Saudi Arabia. Maybe he already met with Iraq. Maybe he meets Iraq on this day. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm looking out from the 17th and the 24th. Anytime between then is it's watch out. But 1724 is the days I'm looking at, and everything in between is going to be watch out city. Okay, so just keep an eye on that. So that's what I'm keeping an eye on. The 17th through the 24th is watch out city. That's what I'm going to call it. Watch out city. Okay, so let's go here. And okay, so yeah, so these bonds are being extended to the 15th. Okay, so and then that think they're gonna just let it go from there. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, because they're not gonna have success in national bonds really until they give us purchasing power and value. And then let's come up here to finish it off. And let me reload this. Okay, Bitcoin is at 1587. Look for 1600. Look for it to continue to go up and down. 1600 come down until it's ready to go. And once it's ready to break out of that 1600 and never look back, then I think we're going to look at we're going to definitely see it go from 1600 all the way up to its next leg, all the way up to 2300. Okay, and then from 2300 it'll probably fall all the way back about 600 points, 700. According to WebBot, it's going to fall about 600 points. So somewhere around there. So from 2300 back to about 1700, or maybe even lower. Okay, and then it's going to reset itself again, and then it's going to go past 2300 and then go to 3000 plus. Okay, so so we're waiting on a breakout of 1600 and not looking back, and then going straight up to 2300. And Ethereum's at 97. We're looking for a breakout of 100 and then headed up to 160 to 180 range, and then from there to 200 plus, and and whatever the case may be after that. Litecoin, we're looking at $50 short term, and then long term $100. So that's pretty simple, right? All right, so I think that is it. I covered everything. The bonds are having a problem with the national bonds because there's no value and there's no purchasing power attached to it. Musa will not be done in the next few days or the next 4 days, which is now 3 days, according to these people. And this is a chief, right? So this is the chief of staff of Iraqi army saying the next few days. Now, for him, next few days could mean, before Ramadan. Okay, so I think he was the same one that said within the next 3 weeks. So 1 week is done. So he has 2 weeks left. So if you're looking at, so yesterday he made these statements. So that was so the 20th. So he's the one that made the statements about next 3 weeks. So this week is done. So here's the second week. We're coming into the second week right now, and then the last week. So he has until the 20th. Okay, so like I said, between the 17th and 24th, that's where I'm looking at. This is I can't even remember what I even said. What did I call this? I call this look out something. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna be looking out between the 17th to 24th, and French elections are on the way. So you guys that live in France, or you got family members in France, tell them to go out and vote. If they and tell them if they want the New World Order, they'll be voting for this guy, Emmanuel. If they don't want a New World Order and they want to delay a New World Order, then they'll vote for Le Pen. So we'll see the results. Hopefully, we have the results tonight or tomorrow. It's I think they're 5 or 6 hours ahead of us. For those that are living in America, of course. If you're not living in America, then I don't know how what the time is for you guys. But if you're living in the East Coast of America, France is like 5 6 hours ahead, I believe. So it's like 6 7 p.m. in France or something like that, like 6 o'clock maybe. Okay, so that's it. So we'll see the results of this, and we'll see what happens in the next coming days with Mosul and the map. And later today, I'm gonna do the map update for you guys on the main channel. Peace out, and yeah, keep rocking and eyes open. Bye.